Yes, welcome to Seedling Nursery Evaluation Trial. This is the video of the processes it takes to breed. I told us in a video the processes that are involved in breeding that it takes up to between 8 and 10 years. And this is almost the first stage after the crosses. From the crossing block, we get the seeds that are planted in this greenhouse, and this thing has stayed here for about 2 to 3 months, 8 weeks to thereabouts, and see how they are growing. Look at the bucket. That bucket you are seeing there contains each family of the seeds that we have planted have turned to seedlings now. They are being uprooted from the greenhouse. We are moving them to the field where they are going to be planted. You can see the arrangement. They are all arranged. Each genotype, each clone is being arranged in a different bucket to avoid mixture. You can see complete carefulness being taken. Nobody is joking here. This is serious business when it comes to breeding of each of our crop. The processes, the rigors. If you remember in the video I showed you the rigors that are involved in breeding. This is just what you are seeing. Look at how they are now stacked in the vehicle for movement to the field. Look at here, this is the vehicle that is conveying the material, that is the clones and family, to the field. This is the driver enjoying himself. That's how the work is. So from here now, the materials will move to where the field has already been prepared, has been slashed, plowed, harrowed, and ridged. So, and also herbicide also has also been applied on the field, so that you don't need to apply another herbicide on this crop. Like 3 days ago, the herbicides were applied on the field. So you will go to the field where you will see workers already waiting for this material to arrive. And as soon as the material arrive, they will start planting. This is the clones in the seedling nursery in this greenhouse. That's how they are going to be uprooted one after another. You can see these things now are planted in different cups. They are all in different cups with their labels well placed to avoid mixture. You can still look down, you see the labels. Yes, we are now in the field. Yes, you can see the bucket and see enough workers in the field. These are the breeder. These people are seeing there. The person on the pink, on the orange polo is a breeder. The one on the brown cap is also a breeder. They are here in the field. You can see her bending down with scissors, cutting the leaves of the cassava. The idea of this is to reduce transpiration, so that the transplanted cassava now will now start afresh. Because if you allow the leaves to stay on the transplanted plant, they will wither, and when they wither, they can easily die. So the best thing to do here is to remove those leaves that they came with from the greenhouse, so that they will now use the energy to produce new leaves. That's the idea. That's the reason why they are removing the leaves. So the work is going on here. The people are serious. You can see how meticulous the work is. Every person here is very active, doing his or her own part of the deal, making sure that the breeding will succeed. Yes, despite the fact that they have stayed here for how many hours, they are still trying their best. The aim is just food security. Everybody, all hands are on deck to make sure that the country is fed and we're able to do export to other countries that need our help. You can see them reducing the the leaves of the plant that was cutting, as I said that earlier, and I've given you the reason why they are removing or cutting off those leaves. You can see they were not pulled. The main thing is just to remove the white leaves, that the crop will not wither, and once they wither, they can affect their destiny. Look at them here, arranging them accordingly, where they will be picking them one after the other. Each pocket, as I said earlier, represents a clone. Yes, they are still seedlings. After this stage now, we'll start calling them genotypes. From genotypes, we'll now start calling them variety. That's how the process goes. You can see how well the arrangement is made. This is just to avoid missing two families together. Any mistake you make from this stage, it will affect it down to the end. So we avoid making such mistakes. So very meticulous in doing this. That's how the thing flows. This is just almost the stage one after the crossing block. Seedling nursery evaluation trial. From here, as you have heard in one of the short videos, or even the video I made about cassava breeding, yes, this is the seedling nursery evaluation trial. Before we now move to CET, clonal evaluation. This is me, you can see me there. We are all active doing this work. We now move to clonal evaluation trial, CET. All of us are doing this work to make sure that we feed the nation, that the world is food secured. The world generally is food secured because cassava is going places. We are using cassava for, I have explained in one of my videos also the uses of cassava. It's also many industries now are making use of cassava products. That's when we talk about value chain. Check my video about value chain. You listen and get information about how all those things are used and where and the companies that make use of all the product of cassava. That's on value chain. Video I made on value chain. Nearby village. I am. Okay, this is making sure that this work.
Okay, 30. 30. 29, 28, 29, 30.
Pay attention and watch this video to the end and see how
14,
strenuous, possibly
10, 15.
the joy
Thank
of
you.
this work. It's now can see
Okay, after me now you
doing this work.
They can file. How can
Yes,
14? 314.
Serious objective. Make sure
What one?
invested or the
Get 300 one.
seedlings
Or you 300.
go back to the screen house because
Henry,
not give
Go
them
on,
that stress of
297.
298, 299.
The one down there, beer.
and also
Okay,
going back
okay.
there. So they are here, they have been here for more than 5 hours.
And come 330.
And this
Yeah,
one,
no, can here. 314 cannot hear.
before they will now go again tomorrow to go and pick the remaining ones in this greenhouse and complete the work. As I'm talking to you, we have more than 1,000 seedlings here. We have more than 1,000 seedlings. This one I'm carrying on my bucket here is just
see
about
this.
330. 330.
Okay.
We have more than 1,000 seedlings. That's
Elegant daughter of Zion.
after this, the seed are as many
330.
as
Okay.
sometimes you get 10,000 seedlings sometimes. Yes, and the worst part of it is that this above 1,000 seedlings will be screened before it gets to uniform with trial, before tri-cut method of evaluation. Sometimes maybe we should be having about 5 varieties or 10 varieties. At the end of the day, you now pick possibly 1 or 2 or 3 variety from this 1,000, this above 1,000 seedlings. You can imagine the rigor, and that to tell you that, can you imagine picking 3 persons from 1,000 or 2,000 group of people? You can imagine the rigor and the carefulness involved in. That is why when we release a variety and say this is a variety, we know what has really happened, and the rigor
Can't get here to get.
yes,
Look for you.
this one, when they say this is disease resistant, this is high yielding, this is
Sorry.
high yielding,
Everett,
you know that yes, it's really the fact that the work has really been done before this was achieved. So I want you to watch this again and see. I will bring you here again
After 12.
to come and check. Maybe like 1 week after this planting, we'll come and do another video to give you the progress of this work. Next, I will still show you another video on the one when we are planting the CET. They are all documented. I will go there and show you, bring you up to speed of how they are progressing, how beautiful they are after a month of planting.
306.
Keep
Three
updated
seven.
with us. You will see all those things live and direct. I told you we do practicals, we do not do it on paper. It's on ground. You are seeing it. That's why I'm bringing it to you so that you will see it for yourself, not somebody telling you. The video evidence is here for you to understand what we're talking about.
And see how they are doing the work.
Thank you.
Transplanting
God bless you.
the seedlings for the seed.
Yes.
And after which they will now use scissors
make
to
sure you
remove
watch this clip,
the leaves.
since you need to understand
You see that
what's going on. To understand. But
that
when
is
you
to
start watching,
reduce
if you are confused
transpiration,
in any way, you are free to ask
that
me question.
the
Like
flower will
you said,
not
ask me
wither
question.
or
I'm
die.
here
So
to
it will
explain
now use the
more
strength
to you.
to
Thank you.
generate new
God
leaves.
bless you. Bye
That's
bye.
the idea of removing those leaves. As you are seeing them cutting the leaves. That's number what, Henry? Number what? Hello? Henry? Number clean? Huh? Number what? 311. Three 13, 314, 3. Well done.